Welcome back to our research teachings every Tuesday. This week I thought I would stay with the research question on what are the factors that could have led to the ruling party losing its hegemony, but stay with the positivists instead of going to phenomenological or interpretivist approach, because I want to cover another approach to positivism where you are not collecting primary data, but you are rather collecting secondary data. So you could look at voter behavior over time in South Africa over the past 30 years or over the past 5-year periods from 2024 to 1994. So that is a longitudinal study, or rather a time series study. So when your approach is time series, data collection does not cover what we normally cover in primary data, such as sampling. We look at the time period. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we have to be scientifically comfortable with how you measure voter behavior. So you would have to prescribe the measure that you're going to use to measure voter behavior. This is because one of the aspects of scientific research is reliability of instruments. So you need to indicate how you're going to measure this particular variable, or rather what are the proxy variables you're going to use to measure it. Then you collect this data over time, and then you arrange it in a particular way, because when you are going to analyze it, let's say for example you're going to analyze it using SPSS, or you're going to analyze the data using eViews, you have to format it in a particular way. So yes, positivism, same question, different approaches for primary data compared to secondary data, and you need to also indicate the sources of this secondary data. Is it statistics, South Africa's secondary data? Is it data from South African Reserve Bank, or whichever source you are using, or World Bank database or IMF database? You have to indicate where you get this data, and you need to speak to issues of methodology, how this data was collected by those secondary sources. Remember, when all is done and dusted, when you are doing research as a postgraduate student, your methodology has to be comprehensive, clear enough, and facilitate repeatability, so that when anyone picks up your methodology with the methodological steps you've written, another researcher can arrive at the same outcome. So next week we're going to approach the same research question, different ontological and epistemological approaches. Have a great week. All the best. Take care.